What up? It's your boy T-Man Reaction. Today's Wrestling Wednesday. I thought this was a cool video to react to from Wrestling Flashback off with the name's called 50 Hilarious Unwritten Rules in WWE off the strength of the thumbnail itself by one of the well-known unwritten rules right here, which will be on here as well too, because it was always intrigued by that fun rule right there. But yeah, a lot of thing about wrestling in general, whether it's kayfabe or real life, is some unwritten rules as well too. Though some I may know about, like the one they had a thumbnail, and some other ones I never knew about, or like, oh shit, that makes sense now. So anyway, oh yeah, I got the little man back here. That's why you hear some music, some sound in the background. He lost his keeping company with his tablet. But anyway, without further ado, let's check it out. Yeah, I'm chugging this right now because for 3 days I can't have no kind of energy drink or anything, because me and my wife going to do the Daniel diet for 3 days.
In wrestling, if something works well or gets the desired reaction, it often gets repeated.
Did you think that Steve Austin was just going to walk down that ramp? It doesn't matter what you think.
Yup. All right, this is the answer
So
question.
much so that it becomes a recurring trope, running gag, or accept.
Hold on, I gotta wipe my nose. Sometimes, because I won't be wiping my nose for y'all. It's kind of disgusting. You know, I do it sometimes.
Did unwritten rule.
Don't drink with Austin, yup.
Even if they don't make a ton of sense,
Oh,
wrestling
here it goes.
applies.
Yup,
no,
that's the one. That's the one right there. That was the cover right there, the thumbnail. Oh, yup.
So let's dive into these tropes and gags by listing unwritten rules in WWE.
Hey, Corey Graves, you said that no man could suplex Kevin Owens. Watch me. No,
Nope.
The Rock's "It doesn't matter" is one of wrestling's most famous catchphrases.
Yup.
As an inquiring Rock curiously asks the person something, then as they begin to reply, the People's Champion completely shuts them down while the crowd goes wild.
Always.
What is your name? I told you.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
What is your name? It doesn't matter what your name is. What's that old lady's name again?
I think it was.
It doesn't matter what her name
This
was.
is one of my favorite underrated segment with Rock and Michael and Mankind. I always love that
Rock
segment.
just wants to know, what is your name? It doesn't matter what your name is.
You'd think anytime the Great One asks such a question, the individual would know not to answer due to the high risk of getting roasted, but yet they fall for it each time, because everyone wants to hear the Brahma Bull deliver his iconic line.
How is it that you came up with the name Coach?
Yup.
Well, actually, when I was a little kid, it was a
It
nickname.
doesn't matter how you came up with the name Coach. How you doing? It doesn't matter how you're doing. The Rock just wants to know this. Are you a little kumsi kumsa? It doesn't matter if you are kumsi or kumsa or not. That's your new catchphrase?
Well, yeah, you have to be.
It doesn't matter. That's your new catchphrase. You took the time to make a little sign. What does your sign say anyway? It doesn't matter what your sign says.
He said it.
Are you too Rudy Poo?
You should know by now that we
Best one.
are the.
It doesn't matter
Always the best one.
who it is you had in mind for his opponents. I tell you, Rock, it doesn't matter who you had in mind. You said it doesn't matter who the 4 participants
Here you go.
are in tonight's fatal 4-way matchup. Did you say that?
I certainly did.
It doesn't matter who you say doesn't matter.
Yup.
You think you're just gonna crush the Rock? It doesn't matter what you think.
Yup.
Did you think that Steve Austin was just gonna walk down that ramp? It doesn't matter what you thought. How does that make you feel?
And
Well,
Rock-
it doesn't matter how it makes you feel.
Yes, like
In a similar vein to The Rock, his greatest rival Steve Austin also lures others into a false sense of security
Don't
before
ever
eventually
drink
hitting
beer.
them with the patented Stone Cold Stunner.
Don't
The
ever
Texas
drink,
Rattlesnake
man.
begins by offering the wrestler some beer for a seemingly friendly toast. Unlike with The Rock, talent are usually wary of Austin when he asks them to drink, because they know what might be coming next. But perhaps the lure of downing a Steve Weiser is just too great to turn down.
Nope. Whoop, here you go. And it's funny when they spit the beer out from the stunner. It's so funny when they spit the beer out. Yup. Oh, you already know what it is. Oh, he tried it. He said, don't. Whoop. And then whoop.
Good old Miller Lite.
Who's going to get it, though? Oh, Jericho. He sold that. Uh-oh. This man nervous. Nope. Got him.
Nevertheless, the beer ends up getting spat into
Damn
the
it,
air,
Booker.
and Stone Cold nails his legendary finishing move.
Yeah. The best one.
Uh-oh, wait a minute, look at that!
And then second best one.
It always makes for great fun both during the broadcast and when the show is off the air.
Bink. He's been with the kick though. That's person. You should know better. Triple A's. Hey, jump. How you gonna get up and jump on the ring? RVD. Bink. Oh, Dizzy for 11 that one. He completely missed him. Yo, sorry man, I didn't mean to scare you, but oh man, he completely missed him. Go back. He completely missed him. Oh no, he completely missed him. Oh, that's gonna be that had me weak. Oh, that had me Dizzy laugh so hard. Yo, he completely missed him. Yo, and the fact that RVD sold it to him. Yeah, Montez, third best right there.
Aside from getting taken out by invisible gusts of wind and staying down forever, referees in wrestling have established various unwritten rules over the years. And we're not talking about the actual rules of the contest, but rather how the refs tend to lose brain cells.
What the hell?
Happen, like how they completely ignore the match as soon as there's a distraction or interference.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's some that bullshit for real. Yeah. My other rule, I hope they mention it. The other trouble I have is when security comes and they hold back the face to do a thing, but don't do shit to the heel, right? Yeah.
Edge now, they still win it. Edge for the championship, and somehow Theory kicks out. And Finn Balor in the way again.
Yo.
Push into his body. There's a knee shot right to the eye.
Yeah, that's that bullshit.
He had Jeff in the ring.
Oh, look who it is. Yeah, Scott Armstrong, of course. He's been in Triple H's pocket since day one.
We well let it slide because it was a face move from Sting, but still.
Reed has this one won. Chad, get in the ring.
Referee Chad Patton is dealing with the fact that the front row was blown apart.
Electric here in Charleston.
Oh, Nick Wayne.
Bullshit. Oh no, never mind.
Referees are probably at their most boneheaded. When it comes to Money in the Bank cash-ins, the terms of this contract clearly state that the wrestler can challenge for a title anytime, so long as the champion is in the ring and a referee is present. But yet refs take an absolute eternity to start the match, wasting valuable time for the briefcase holder since cash-ins are typically done when the champion is in a vulnerable position. But some refs have taken far too long.
Yeah. In a way. Hold on. Why are you making so much noise? Hold up. I'll take that. Stay still. Stay still here. Alright, stay still. Alright. I'm sorry making another noise, but yeah, another one.
That's why you have the
Yup.
contract. That's why it's so
Yup.
valuable.
Come on, Cena's up.
Yup.
Just cash it in.
Let's get boys up there.
Ring the bell, he says.
I love it when they do with the heels though. I don't mind this show because they always do that with the heels.
So has to clear the ring for the safety of the competitors. Cash it in. You gotta be kidding all.
What doesn't the referee understand?
Retirements are some of the most sad and emotional moments in wrestling, but over time when performers have called it quits, fans often take the retirement with a pinch of salt, simply due to the sheer amount of those that have hung up their boots,
That was real hard to do.
only to then get back in the ring.
Oh yeah. What's one called? Oh, no
Mick
such thing
Foley returned
as.
in less than a month after losing a Hell in a Cell match with a
No such
career-ending
thing as
stipulation.
retirement. In a way, y'all.
Goodbye, Cap.
That's kind of true. I get it, but at the same time, it's not that bad unless you are really need to just retire, Ric Flair. Anyway.
Thanks for the great memories, buddy. Godspeed, Mick Foley. Kick out. You can do it, Mick. You can do it. Thanks for being here. Oh, damn it. Damn it.
Yeah, he
Foley
retired
stuck to
like
WrestleMania 16 being his retirement until 2004.
I'll say goodbye, but don't you cry.
Yup.
I'll be back again someday.
Mick then came back, first to compete in the Royal Rumble, working a program with Randy Orton.
It's Mick Foley. Mick Foley is here. And Orton can't believe it.
And then again in 2006 to work a program with Edge.
You've awoken something inside of me that was sleeping for too long. Do you know what you've done?
The Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels and the Nature Boy Ric Flair
Yup.
had two of the most perfect retirements in wrestling history.
I have had the greatest wrestling career in the history of pro wrestling. The Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels
I'm not mad at his retirement.
has left the building.
I'm not mad he's comes back in time. Just the bad match he had at what's his name could have been way better. But Rick, yeah.
So when they got back in the squared circle as complete parodies of themselves, it tainted the beautiful ways they bowed out
this
while
was
also
bad.
hurting fans.
Yeah, this match here. I get it, but let that please be the last match. Let that please be
I
the
hope I didn't let you
last.
down. I don't remember half of it, but thank God. It totally blew.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
The Yeah Boo spot started to become popular during John Cena's first WWE title run and continued throughout his career.
We say only seen him do the Yeah Boo spot. Yeah, because around time they was hating on Cena, but now, yeah, the Bizarre World Wrestling I tell you about, BWE. Now they fuck around through the boo, yeah, but booing Orton and you ain't seen him. Then that, like I said, it's definitely proved the WWE. I told you about for real, man, because you know they're gonna be going at Backlash. I feel like it's gonna be yeah boo still because they love Orton just as much as Cena. So yeah.
Even though John as the top babyface was getting a negative response,
Yeah.
the main thing was that the people were reacting one way or another.
The emotion in the garden. You're scintillated. This is great. This is nuts. I love it.
Well, you can't blame him for this because, you know, Darren Bryan was that over as a babyface.
At one point, the higher-ups made it a rule that no other wrestlers could do the Yeah Boo 1-2 punch exchanges other than Cena and his opponents.
The real time, Cena was the yeah and the boo. But they hated Roman more. Yeah, and this is when Cena before he sold out.
In modern times, with Cena working less and less, the likes of LA Knight and Jey Uso have performed this slugfest spot best, given their respective yeah and yeet catchphrases.
Yeah. Yeet. Yeah. Yeet. Yup. Yeet. Slap. Yeah. Yeet.
Engine forearms, middle of the ring.
Yeet. No yeet. I love it. No yeet.
Comments?
But yeah, I low-key wouldn't mind they go ahead for Jay's title. Hopefully LA stays face in the way because it could be some face-to-face matchup. That'd be a good one right there.
Storyline device will see sets of feuds combine and put into singles and large tag matches. It's an easy way of progressing another week going into a pay-per-view. It became more common the longer WWE show's runtime became, especially when the brand split ended and SmackDown turned into a lame duck show. For years, the Blue Brand's main event always seemed to be some sort of tag team clash that combined various feuds and wrestlers together.
Yup.
Oh, yeah.
Yup.
An elimination matchup.
I'm going to continue this party tonight
Yup.
with
Tag team
action.
Holla.
And it starts right now.
Yup.
No time like the present.
Well, hell, you guys all get it. You know the drill. It's a 10-man tag starring everybody here.
Yup. Triple H. You gotta love Triple H troll the tropes as well too, man. You gotta love it. Whether he's a babyface or heel. Back when they was heels. Well, they're heels now, but still, you know what I mean.
He looks like a pencil in the bow tie.
Constantly repeating matches is another frequent booking tactic. One of the most infamous examples was during 2016 and 20...
That was a bad. This was the other thing. It was part of the bad times of you got your own man. No. Please, I'll put up a little bit. Hold on a second. I knocked something over now. Hold up. I'm back. In case you can't see, my little man got my old Roland. He messing with the Roland, so to pit the DJ, he like father like son. Anyway. But yeah, this was like during the other thing for the downtime of the late 2010s of wrestling. WWE was the back-to-back repeated matches, though. Yeah, it was a little thing we kept going.
2017 on Raw. From August to January, Chris Jericho wrestled a total of 14 televised matches that featured either Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins in some form. The same number applies for Kevin Owens, who also worked Reigns and Rollins almost every other week during this time period. And that's not even counting pay-per-views.
Puts the leg on Reigns, and we've got a brand new United States champion.
You'll be hard-pressed to find a modern episode of Raw or SmackDown that doesn't feature an in-ring promo segment. From there, it's just as frequent to see the person speaking be interrupted by a rival. They don't even have to say their name for them to appear. It's fun to see the reaction when they're being...
I like the play on that. And so Joe Hayden, when he said that was too cool right there. I love it. That was too cool right there. I like it.
Interrupted as they express their surprise or frustration after the first bar of music plays.
This is pro wrestling. When you talk smack about someone, their music plays, they come out. Roman Reigns and L.
Yeah. Even KO pointed out during the episode of NXT when he was doing the thing between Gargano and Leon I think his name Leon Rush. Not Leon Rush. No, not Leon Rush. What's the name? What's the name's husband? The one I can't think of his name right now. Aja's Pereira's husband. Can't think of her name right now. Aja Smith's husband. Can't think of her name. Yeah, Aja Smith, her husband. I forgot her husband's name is Leon Ruff. Yep. They then with them. He's pulling out the tropes too. But yeah.
Imperium. You had to know that was gonna happen.
Nah, my favorite one is when KO caught the other roll, because they came. I wanted to say this name.
Last week we said your name, your music hit, you came out. That makes sense.
That's it.
But this isn't how things.
Hold on, okay. Oh, I'm thinking in my head. No, I'm not hearing it. Hold on, I'm not hearing it. You hearing it? Hold on. That's the same I'm talking about. Oh yes, this was so gold. The beginning of the well-known KO crash out as a face. Oh yes.
Imperium.
And
had to know that was
this
gonna
one,
happen.
and the next
Last
one.
week we said your name, then your music hit, you came out. That makes sense. But this isn't how things work, okay? What do you think? This is the Wild West? You can just hit your music and come out without anybody saying your name? No, that doesn't make sense. You gotta wait for somebody to call you out before you come out. What the hell is this? No, they broke the rules.
Slam.
Yo. Oh, I lived for the Carol Cash crash house. It was hilarious. We was a baby face with him and Sam with Tati. Oh yes, I was going right there. Oh yeah, this was a good one. Another good one. Yup. You are.
I'll walk out of this arena.
Yup. This was a cool segment. Yup. They made a return, and now they gone now.
There's only one.
Oh yes.
In all of WWE.
Yes. Bing. Woo!
Day is back to running all.
Royal family. Oh yep.
And as long as that happens,
Yo, you're like son of a...
Roman Reigns getting annoyed after being cut by the wrestler's music was particularly funny.
Yo.
A-Town.
Yup. Yup. His face. Oh! He came back. Yup. Yeah. Yo. Yo, he's not even close. Yo. Yo.
We all want to go big.
Oh. Underrated. The segment with Big E and Paul Heyman, when Big E, before he won champion, when he kept teasing that he gonna go for Roman's champion, was pure gold. I love it. The trolling he kept doing with Heyman was pure gold. Show the tag, give with the mechanical laugh every time. Loved it. Yup. Yup. Oh yeah.
It can't be.
Yo, Ross was pissed about this. Oh, come on.
This son of a bitch.
Pat.
Then there was Reigns' special counsel, Paul Heyman, who got scared whenever his former client, Brock Lesnar's music hit.
Yo. Had a middle in it. Yup. 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 Yup.
Oh, God.
Tell Charlie to fire up.
Oh. Wait
Oh,
just
God,
a
come
minute.
on. Oh, God.
Taunts being done to signal for finishing moves is something we see all the time, but doing so means the subsequent maneuver will get reversed. That's because finishers are most effective when they're used as a counter or hit from out of nowhere, purely because we don't see it coming, plus it's more surprising for the fans in attendance, leading to a greater crowd reaction.
Determination of the champion.
Oh, yeah, this is good. That counter was wild.
Goes for the
Wait, oh, yeah. No lie. That, you know he's a heel. That was a cool counter he did. The first time he called him and then hit him, but this time he just bink right into it.
Rhino setting up a penalty for that goal. Here it comes.
Chris Benoit.
He gonna turn to, yeah, that is a cool ass counter.
For Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
About to end. Roman Reigns with a Superman punch.
But that's not to say we don't all love and react to a good taunt, but generally speaking, the finish to a match is more compelling when we can't telegraph it. Plus, from a kayfabe perspective, it's sound logic that someone would counter their opponent after they clearly signal for the next move they're going to hit.
Here we go. Shinsuke Nakamura.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Oh no, it's South Clash, yo.
Well, they may get something else. They may get the patented part. Are you kidding me? Wait a minute. Don't do this.
Oh, that was a good ass. Not gonna lie, that was a good shoot kick.
I wonder if Miz is regretting his act of bravado right now. RKO attack.
Oh, good counter. No lie.
He can blame himself for the return of the yes movement.
Yeah.
Placing himself in position again. Look at his
Pedigree.
At least signaling for a finisher is more of a literal hit and miss when it comes to performing the intended maneuver. The same can't be said, however, for these next series of moves, such as when wrestlers attempt to do a superplex on Kevin Owens. In almost every instance, KO reverses this into a fisherman buster.
Yeah, and I never thought about that till this video. Yeah, it always be like that.
Must be licking his lips anytime he finds himself sat on the top rope.
Going for a superplex.
Yup, even in NXT, yup. Probably back in Ring of Honor too.
With the Kingslayer.
Nope.
There again. Wait a minute.
Yup.
No. My good gracious. Owens. Roman might be looking for a superplex.
Yup.
He was up to the top, and now he dropped down to one.
no.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Fisherman Buster.
He sold that, no lie.
Oh my God.
Yup.
Look at this. Oh no. Owens up. Oh, Kevin Owens, though, grabbing the leg of Sami Zayn. No! Fisherman Buster to the damn table. He glanced back at that ladder.
Yeah,
oh, my God, Owens is hooking the leg. Fisherman Buster.
Down with it, on that ladder,
I
yeah.
know you're new around here, but this is never good time.
Who said new to who? Oh, yeah, Tomlin, yup.
You said that no man could suplex Kevin Owens. Watch me. No.
You thought, yup.
opponents climbing to the top.
Oh yeah, Joe, Small Joe.
The Samoan submission machine is known for its technical prowess between the ropes, but its greatest counter to offense is simply stepping away from the danger.
It's funny because like, it's him being a smart wrestler. Because you know, trophy you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to wait for him. But he like, man, fuck that. Sorry, hold on. Yo, damn it.
Kenny King caught nothing but canvas on the way down.
Damn, both of them. Damn.
Drop kicks Joe out of the way.
Talked earlier about the power game from Magnus. From Joe, as but Joe able to turn it around. Fires Kaz off, and then his Kaz springs off the middle rope. Joe just walks away. Joe just moves away, and Van Dam crashes and burns.
It's something William Regal used to do as well.
Dragging back in, up.
Oh, okay. Never do that.
But Joe did it in the most clever and funniest of ways. Why exert extra energy to avoid damage when you could just nonchalantly step aside?
Beautiful though. Let's see if this fits. Double.
Oh!
Be careful here. There you go.
Damn.
And I like that.
It's up to the top, Samoa Joe.
What the fuck, dude?
And now Tony.
Damn.
Joe says, see you later, buddy.
Yeah, he's seen too much.
Billy Kidman had quite an elaborate method of hitting an X Factor. Instead of the traditional route, Kidman waited until his opponent went for a powerbomb before slamming their head into the mat.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay.
Eddie now has him hooked, picks him up. Oh, he tried to powerbomb him down. Eddie hooks him again. Up.
That's cool. That's actually a cool counter right there.
Technique evolved when moving from WCW to WWF, but one thing remained the same. You can't powerbomb Billy Kidman.
Damn, about Billy Kidman. Wow, that's interesting. I never thought about that. Wow.
Well, right there, here comes a big powerbomb. And Billy Kidman countered face first. Then he Billy Kidman up.
And on the opposite end of the spectrum, Ric Flair, for all his legendary status and in-ring brilliance,
course.
had one hilarious
Of
his top rope antics. Time and time again, he climbed to the top turnbuckle, only to be caught and slammed down in classic Flair fashion.
Yup. Oh yeah, he can't jump. Oh! That probably is probably true as hell. He probably really can't. He probably really can't, like, no me. Hey.
On the first turnbuckle.
It's probably true as hell. He probably cannot.
It became almost a running joke among fans. If Rick was going up, he was coming down the hard way.
Down, he'll try to climb up, but he didn't keep him down hard enough.
There we go.
Take Ric Flair top to bottom.
I don't think I've ever seen this work. And
Michaels.
And Kenny up. And God, Flair slam. No.
I forgot he had a real feud with Kenny Dyson. Yup.
I have worked in 30 years. I've seen this work for you about 1 out of 100 times.
Yet every so often, against all odds, he'd actually connect with a high-flying move, shocking the crowd and proving that even the Nature Boy could defy expectations.
Right hand.
It's low as hell, but at least he tried. Oh, I think the crowd like it worked. I love it. I like the reaction. It's a miracle. I love it.
Perhaps the most accepted piece of wrestling logic when it comes to offense is that you can't headbutt a Samoan.
Oh,
more specifically, you can try, but it won't hurt them. That's because in kayfabe law, it's long since been said that wrestlers from Samoa have much thicker and harder skulls.
Yeah, I remember that too. Yup, I remember that. Yeah, that's the main one. I remember when the hamstring, he did the hamstring. He's like, yup, I love that. That was my favorite moment right there. He did that. Hey, I like it. Love it. Especially Rikishi's, yes, that's Rikishi back then. Look, he had this little, like, really?
Rikishi from the bloody head.
Yep.
The Undertaker. He just got knocked down.
But he still got taken down.
Rikishi's head, obviously harder than the Undertaker. You got that right. That's not a smart.
It's like the stare. It's that stare you have.
One-man rock band.
There we go.
See there? Now there's the mistake.
I love it. So that's definitely Jimmy.
Are known historically as very hard.
It's better I can not tell who's who now by the facial expressions. In the way.
To the midsection. The crafty road dog.
That's what I'm
In the house tonight. What a kick by Waller. Oh no, Waller doesn't know the rules.
I love it.
Grayson Waller all
you know he's definitely not Sikoa. Solo.
Whenever he wins, he's seen recently.
Samoans, or Tongans in the case of
yes,
Maine, have been
of
able to
course.
use their strong heads and overall toughness to shake off other attacks too.
Oh! D'Lo with a leg drop, and Rakishi bounces right.
Yeah. This is a look Marquis hair.
XFL to be seeing action next February. And look at the hard head of Rakishi. He didn't even feel the
Super
DDT.
kick, yep.
What the hell? Oh, my.
Hey, yo.
I'm going to see a few all-fathers and a few hands.
Hey, yo!
And there's that turnbuckle powerbomb. Superman punch.
Yup.
Wow. And what a follow-through.
Spear.
And Duggan, the big
No,
hit, but maybe.
nothing
Yes.
is. Man, you know, not a damn thing is penetrable to Haku. That man is Teflon, man.
Long maneuver.
Look
It's
at
like
that.
hitting a brick wall.
This even includes weapon shots.
The ring with the enforcer, so as to go. No! What? Get out of the ring.
Jimmy Hart's got a chair. Wrong head, wrong chair. How about
Jimmy.
that? Wait a minute.
Like Terminator.
Oh my God.
Like the damn Terminator, yo. Hey, funny in the sunglasses too. Not even Mace.
Almost challenging him to
Not even Mace. Jesus Christ.
spray in his eyes.
He uses that for deodorant.
Now if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our similar video on WWE moves that wrestlers absolutely hated taking. Hope you have a
It's like the second video, or probably third video that had that as the rebuttal video. Other than that, yo, this was a cool video to watch though. But yeah, shout out to Rusty Flag, but always putting some dope videos together. Other than that, if you like my reaction to this, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T-Bear signing off. One love.